down.
Okie. Hello, dear. I am hopeful, but not particularly optimistic that this is going to work tonight. Hi, how's it going? I'll probably be, again, a little quieter. I don't know if this is... I think I'm going to have all sorts of... I've had all sorts of problems with this since my last Baldur's Gate stream. I refuse to give up on trying to fix it, though. And worst come to worst, if I can't get this working properly, I guess I'll just re-download it on the PS5 and try to learn to live with a controller. But I will The thing being, I can play the game fine. But I'm going to need somebody in chat to help me out to make sure everything's coming through alright. So, till that time, I guess I'm just going to play and watch as everything falls apart. Alright.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
I don't even know if the game audio is coming through. I suppose there's a way I can test it. Right, let's see. If I do this... unmute this. Doubled up for a moment. Nope, now it might get doubled up. Nope, now it might get doubled up. Alright, and if I do this. Nope, now it might get doubled up. Alright, and if I do this. Nope, now it might get doubled up. Alright, and if I do this. Nope, now it might get doubled up. Alright, and if I do this. Nope, now it might get doubled up. Alright, and if I do this. Nope, now it might get doubled up. Alright, and if I do this. Nope, now it might get doubled up. Alright, and if I do this. Nope, now it might get doubled up. Alright, and if I do this. Nope, now it might get doubled up. Alright, and if I do this. Nope, now it might get doubled up. Alright, and if I do this. Nope, now it might... I don't think I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know how to fix this. I've tried to get this fixed and I have no idea how. So I guess I'm just not going to play this tonight and I'm still going to have to try and figure out a way to resolve the issue. Hey Siren. My game's broken, so this is about as much as we're going to get to see. I thought I maybe had an issue or I had resolved it. Basically, I had at the end of last stream, I had a Vulcan crash. Vulcan's what I've been running it on, and I can't get the game to run for more than a minute before it keeps doing it. And if I switch to DirectX 11, it doesn't play well with Streamlabs. So the moment I click on the game, this happens. Just nothing. So I can't click on the game because everything just crashes and lags out and stutters and I don't know how to fix it. So I can still play the game fine, but I can't stream it at the moment. And the only workaround I've got, because I can't find anything that's helping me yet online, is I just need to look for more. I haven't had a resolve on the Vulcan crash. The only other thing I can do is reinstall it on my PS5 and learn to live with a controller setup. Unless I can figure out why DirectX 11 is not working with this. It's not working with my streaming stuff. It's working with the game fine, it's just not working with any of the streaming stuff. Which is a real shame. Because my party size is 20. Some madness going on over here with Jaheira's army. I was really excited to get it going and trying and see what happened, but it's very weird. It's very, very weird. Although the few little bits and pieces I could find is apparently, yeah, DirectX 11 doesn't work particularly well with Streamlabs. So, unless I can get a Vulcan resolve, or there is a workaround, right now my only the recourse is to, yeah, it's to switch over to the PS5 and try and figure out a controller setup. Yeah, I got 20 members of my party right now. I got you know, these 4, you know, these 6, and then Jaheira's got the other 10. I respect her last at the end of last stream when we leveled up to 11, so I was looking forward to trying that out. Okay. There's a couple of other things I can do, but I think the stream's going to go a little bit frame droppy from time to time. In fact, the moment I click off Streamlabs, everything goes floppy. Alright, give me a minute to play around and I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I'm not clicked into the game though. The game's on my screen, but I'm not actually clicked onto it. Allow me to click onto the screen, the game, and start moving around. And I'll do some things, and this is about what we get. I'm currently playing the game. There you go. To me, it looked like my stream completely froze and Streamlabs was not picking anything up. Because I'm not actually actively clicked on the screen. So I'm going to mess around with some stuff for a few minutes and see if I can actually get a resolve on something. Still looks to be moving. And you can hear me fine. Alright, well, allow me then to walk my character somewhere else, and we'll see what happens on stream. Maybe it's just not showing up for me for some reason. Maybe everything outside of the game is... Well, they're walking around at the moment, because again, I've not clicked on it. But, alright, give me a minute. So, I'm walking around now. Can you hear me while I am doing this? And can you see my character walking around this mat here? Because everything on my screen looks frozen. That's weird. So, okay, so the game's working, but I can't actually... Yeah, like that. This is the thing. Nothing else is working. To me, Streamlabs audio dies. My like on Twitch, everything freezes, and chat isn't going. Like, to me, it looks like everything crashes when I'm clicked on the game screen. So I have no idea. None whatsoever. So I could still play the game, but I will have no way of actually interacting with Streamlabs or chat at the same time. Actually, give me a sec. Let's see if there's something else I can do. I don't think the Twitch extension is going to do a damn difference. No, everything's still frozen when I look at this screen down here. It's an incredibly weird bug. Alright, give me a minute. So everything's going to go quiet for a minute because I'm exiting all the way out of the game. And what I'll do is I'll try reloading Vulkan, but doing it on a different save, just to test it out. Because I haven't been able to do it with other people around as well, which is the other thing. Pain in the ass this is. Because yeah, I've got no idea what's causing the Vulkan crash, and I mean DirectX 11 just doesn't even look as pretty. Okay. So did I open that up in Vulkan. Alright, so. And here's the thing. I've clicked on the game screen and everything on my side here looks like it's working perfectly fine. So it's a DirectX 11 thing. But I can't seem to play the game in Vulkan at the moment, which is a shame because it's how I have been playing it. This is what my last few days have been like, though. Both anything I try to do just seems to be falling apart at the moment. Yeah, suck seems to be the way it feels. Alright, so... No, I can't either. So I'm going to try... a different character on Vulkan. See if maybe it's an Act 3 overload thing. I hadn't thought about trying that until I was streaming. Yay. Thinking ahead. But again, if this doesn't work, I'm just going to switch back to Dragon Age. And I'll just have to try and figure this out at some point. Because I at least want to stream something for a little bit tonight. Because I haven't been on the last couple of nights. Because of a whole lot of stuff going on. Sorry, I don't want me to be a bit of a bummer and a downer. How are you doing, Siren? How are you going?
Slow down.
I was wondering about your queen, Blackith. What tales of her reach us are terrifying. I suppose that's not how you would describe her.
Vlaakith is unity, fear and beauty, life and unlife. Eyes like onyx, teeth like daggers. There is none more perfect.
Sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
Okay. This seems to be going okay. So let's try doing something and loading into something. You know what? Let's just do something stupid. Oh, okay, they're not even gonna... Alright. Oh, hell yeah, Siren. That's awesome. So, having a good time with that then. Good fights on Savage. I haven't quite managed to step into the Arcadian yet. I've just I've finished up the main story, and I've done the other level 100 dungeons, and I'm doing a little bit of leveling and a little bit of other bits and pieces, and I'll probably look at maybe trying out the Arcadian stuff next week. Okay, this seems to be running okay. So I get the impression it's just an overload in Act 3. So there's some other stuff I might try real quick then. Just in the background. See if I can work other stuff out. How's the story? Sorry I missed the rest of your story. No, that's okay, mate. I mean, you know the story. You know how it was and how it went. It was good. It was fine. I had a lot of thoughts about it. Honestly, most of those have probably gone out of my head now. I'm gonna be honest. Let's try that. I don't really want to drop it all the way down to that, but let's do that. Oh god, that looks hideous. Opinion on the final trial? Oh, Queen Eternal. That took me a moment. I've only done it once. I'd like to do it more often. Because normally I like to do a fight a couple of times at least before I weigh in on what I think about it.
The resounding success we were hoping for. Still, the price of ambition is occasionally catastrophic.
Sorry,
failure.
just testing the
At least our skulls remain intact.
graphics and settings on lower bits. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting. I thought it threw some very interesting mechanics. I loved the change of the battlefield. Oh god, it feels like it's so long ago now that I did it. Core. What else did I think of Queen Eternal? No, I mean I had fun with it, and to me I think that's the biggest thing. Regardless of anything else, I had fun with it. So I can't be too mad. Okay, I'm gonna bring the whole settings down. Let's change that down to that. Then if we bring this maybe back up. I don't even care if I'm on slightly lower graphics. If I can get the bloody thing running, I'll be happy. Right. What did you think of it? Like, what did you think of Eternal Queen? So, right, let's try loading this one and see what happens. I know I'm on the screen, but I'm trying not to show too much of what I'm doing in the background. I don't think we really needed Wook Lamart to come smashing in for the Eternal Queen for the story beat. I really, really don't. I do like that they had at least one fight that didn't have the NPCs. Yeah. I didn't really want... Yeah, yeah, I don't think we needed the Wook Lamart thing. I'm okay with Sven having kind of had a little bit of maybe this, you know, not this slight forgiveness, but not as rapidly and as quickly and how they did it, like the way they did it, right? I just don't think it needed to happen the way they did it. Nope, that did nothing. Everything's about to crash. Okay, cool. That's not going to work. God damn it. I don't know what to do for that. I tried turning everything down and then jumping back into my main game. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something else, so I'm not going to take the time to download it onto my PS5 or mess around anymore. I'm already down to like having an hour and a half left in stream, so I'm gonna do something else. So, that's gonna be really loud. I'm sorry. Let me just mute that while I fix it. My God. Well, man, that was what I was just doing on a different character. I think, because a different character works fine, I genuinely think it's an Act 3 asset overload that might be causing it all. Because Vulcan generally runs on gives you a higher performance. So I don't know. I mean, that's just an assumption at the moment. Let me fix that. Change this back over. Let's go back to this while I mess around with some other settings. All right, give me a moment. Change game, back to Dragon Age. God, that sucks. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I've put on 250 odd hours of that one save. Thankfully, I have a lot of saves. Like I save quite frequently, but I'm just, yeah. Because the other thing being, I've gone into the game, I've done some stuff on DirectX 11, then I've made a save a little bit further on, out off stream, to see if I could get that to work, and that didn't seem to work either. Which is why I just think maybe it's just hit an asset overload. So I'm going to change this back, because that sucks, and I hate my life. So let me just change the title as well. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. Try some tests with community bug fix mods at some time, see if you can get it to work. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to spend some time trying to figure something out. I'm gonna have to figure it out. It's so annoying that it's specifically Vulkan that's crashing. The game works fine, but Streamlabs doesn't work with DirectX 11. Or it doesn't seem to. So it's just a combination of all sorts of different things that is currently preventing me from being able to play Baldur's Gate 3, and I fucking hate it because I was so excited to test out my new builds that I got to level 11 last time. Here we are. It gives me a Vulkan crash. I've saved it somewhere and sent it through to Larian, but I can't seem to do anything else about it. Inquisition? Yeah, well, we've got Veilguard coming out soon, so... Oh, hey, Bex! Sorry, everything's a little bit slow and I'm behind at the moment. How you doing? Yeah, welcome to this failure. So I can't get Baldur's Gate 3 to work. Which annoys me immensely. Well, no, that's wrong. I can get the game to work. I can't get the game to work in a streamable state. So I'm giving up on it. I've had Siren very graciously helping me confirm a couple of things as to what it was looking like on chat side of things and sounding like. But I'm giving up for tonight. I've had enough frustrations the last couple of days. I don't need to be adding on to it with a video game. So I'm gonna figure that out at some point. And well, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm walking away from. And again, push come to shove, I can install it on my PS5 and figure out how to play the damn thing on a controller with my many spells. I won't say too much, Siren, because I have seen gameplay. So I'm not going to say much for you. Also looking at Space Marine 2. Yeah, Space Marine 2. Yeah, no, I have tinkered a little bit with it on PS5. The thing being that it was back when I was in Act 1 with not a lot. I'm now in Act 3 with level 6 spells and an army of summons. There's a lot more to do. There's a lot more to go on those bars, especially the way that I play. I'm using scrolls and arrows and consumables and... it's just... the very thought of it hurts me. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can do a workaround for the Vulkan crash, or I have to figure out how I can make Streamlabs run with the game in DirectX 11. Which is not something I've been able to figure out. But yeah, no, after the day I had yesterday, I'm not bothering to try and figure it out. I'm not spending more time on it. What even is the multiplayer for Dragon Age Inquisition? The multiplayer was fun. Multiplayer of this game was fun back in the day, much like Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. Yeah, it was. I actually got to a point where I started playing a lot of it solo with the Dwarven tank. Did you never experience the multiplayer in Inquisition, Bex? I don't know if the multiplayer is still active, man. Well, that's what, yeah, does it even still exist? I'm not sure. I'm actually very curious. I'm actually curious. I mean, I don't imagine you'd actually be able to play multiplayer. Oh, here we go. Here's my little boy. Here's my tanky boy. So you probably can't do matches or anything. Shield wall. Biggest threat. Oh, I just made me, yeah. I made myself incredibly difficult to kill. If I set up create match, I might be able to do it solo still. No. Yeah. That's fine. So select character. I'm pretty sure played an assassin. Actually, I need to take a look at this. Take a look at what I had. Oh, the dual wielder. No. Character. Who else do we have? With the. I was working on an archer. Level 14 keeper. Oh, I think I had a lot of fun with the keeper in the multiplayer. Necromancer, Reaver, Templar, because of course. Hunter. Oh, the Avar. Yes. Oh, that's right. You could play as Isabella. There's 17 characters you could play as, and I pretty much got stuck into the Legionnaire. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. So you can still play it solo, which is what I used to do. I used to play the matches solo on this dwarf. Let's see. Let's see. Just for, just why not? I think I struggled sometimes on like the last matches. It's still fully up to. Oh, really?
This is an opportunity to show the Inquisitions not to be taken lightly. They should be arriving at the Elven ruins as we speak.
Oh, it sounds like there's a dragon here. If I reinstall this on PlayStation, we'll still be able to team up is the question. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Right, I can't remember what half of these abilities do. So that's just my block, my guard stance. I think that just makes me incredibly unkillable. Alright. Not that one. What was that one? What did I just... I don't know what I just hit. Oh, right, it was my shield. Because I think I got to a point where, yeah, this dwarf was basically unkillable for a while. Oh, I think I used a potion. Zone 1 of 5! Yep, Darkspawn. Yeah, just look at my guard building up in the bottom corner. I got to a point where my guard increased so much and the damage they could do to me was so little that I was just so hard to kill.
Look.
Frame rate's not liking the multiplayer. Or is that my phone? I mean, it's fine for me at the moment. Oh, hello. Oh, no, don't knock me down. Yeah, I generate guards so much faster than they can actually kill me. Like, it actually requires some big tanky boys to deal with me. What if you deactivate and reactivate? Oh, is it actually tanking? I mean, I only just brought it back on. Alright, give me a sec. Hooray. Tech issues. Oh yeah, skip frames. 35% over the last 2 minutes? What the heck? I don't even have it as a thing in like my Streamlabs specs. Like it doesn't pick that one up. Maybe it's just not going to be a night for Quinn. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. That might not be helping. So let's get rid of that. Yes, I'm going to remove that. I'll just have to reset that later. Alright, and let me just flip this while I do some other stuff. And probably kill my system. Oh my god. Come on now. Alright, let's see if that's done anything. All the videos by the first... Yeah, this is it. There have been some gameplay changes, Siren. I regret to inform you, I don't think they're doing multiplayer. Because I think they had a little bit of a gnarly issue with... initially they were going to make it multiplayer and co-op, but they were leaning so heavily into a lot of it that a lot of people complained on the very first sort of bits and pieces they were talking about. So they decided to make it a single player narrative driven experience. The biggest thing I think you'll find is it is far more action-y. However, people were complaining, oh, they're taking away a lot of the tactical because of the action. The high-level gameplay stuff that they've released recently does go to show that actually you are still going to be pausing the game, using the tactics menu, commanding your guys, activating combos, using abilities. That's better? Oh, okay, cool.
Look at that.
That
looks complicated.
I can't do that because I'm not a rogue. I think the difficulty is going to be up there. I think it's just going to be a bit of a departure from what they've done before. And it might just take people a little bit to get used to it. Oh god, okay, where do I don't know where to go if I don't... Can I not... Wait, if they've changed this so that I actually cannot progress without a rogue, they've made a drastic misstep. That should not be the way the game works. I can just go down here. There it is. I have been more and more impressed the more I've seen of it. However, I'm choosing not to watch too much more. Because some of the high-level stuff they were showing, I was kind of like, I don't want to know some of this. You know? So, I'm trying to stay away from too much now. But yeah, I don't think there'll be multiplayer. I'm pretty sure there won't be multiplayer.
I'm speechless.
Oh, it's a golden nug! Get it! No! Oh, you son of a bitch. I see you have shield slam. I don't care. Where'd my golden nug go? There it is! Oh, it's gone. I don't even remember what they do. On the bright side, again, they can't kill me. I made kind of an unkillable build. Block his attack, counter attack. I love tanks. But yeah, the multiplayer still exists, guys. Anyway, I think at one point, I played this with somebody. I can't remember who it was, but I remember playing this with someone. It might have even been at one point. I think Perd and I were talking about it. Maybe, and I think we may have turned around and jumped on it just to see if we could. But this was a lot of fun in back in the day.
One down.
But I don't know why I decided to go with just the unkillable tank build. Yeah. That's it. I've got max armor and they can't do anything about it. Didn't want to interfere with the gameplay being dumbed down to match the more simplified cartoony art style. Right. If I recall, it's a bonus reward onto the rest of the mission rewards. What was the... Oh, the golden nug. Yeah, it was something like that. Like it's just like a bonus. It's like a treasure goblin in Diablo. Yep, that replenishes your potions. Reminds me of that other thing you Purdy and Fix played, or am I just thinking of the BG3 beta testing you did?
Scouts have uncovered an old armory
Not sure.
containing several weapons stores. I've sent a party to retrieve one, to see if the rest are worth our trouble.
Dispel barrier? No, I need a mage for that. Alright. I'll probably stop playing this shortly just so I can actually play the game, but... So yeah, as you can see down in the bottom bar, I'm basically not taking damage. It's the whole way I built this guy, to just be front and center taking the hits. And he's so unkillable that yes, the final waves of this can be very difficult for him to actually end up killing. But it was always so much fun just to be able to run through it solo and go, ha ha. Get out. No, go away. Yeah. Keep hitting me. It's fine. Don't worry about it. No, it's fine. Keep hitting me. No, keep going. Like I say, my armor down the bottom is not going anywhere. And now I can just deflect all their arrows while I'm guarding. I forgot how ridiculous this felt, actually. Like, on the really high difficulties, this guy got shredded. Like, I couldn't survive long enough without support, but it was so much fun doing this on, like, the regular difficulty. Anyway. I'm good. I'm good. That's fine. These missions are quite long, especially if I'm doing a solo. But yeah, I am liking more and more that I'm seeing of Veilguard the more I'm seeing of it, but I'm choosing not to see any more of it now. Siren. I just think, yeah, I've seen enough, and any more high-level gameplay they show me has even just that teeny tiny little risk of spoiling me on things. And I don't want to be spoiled. I've already been spoiled because, of course, they're going into high-level missions. So it's kind of like, that's enough. I've already seen a high-level mission in the game. I don't want to know because I know the name of that place. And I don't want to know why we're there or what we're doing. So I don't want to know. Yeah, so I'm trying to avoid it now. But I've seen enough to go, okay, a lot of what I was concerned about is I don't think as much that I need to be worried about. I will say the warrior looks really solid though. So now I'm going to go back to my muscle Shibari mage. I'm not sure. Perd and Vix. I mean, the only other thing we sort of played was Diablo 4. I don't know if we streamed that one. Maybe? I'm not sure. Alright. Back in the world. Oh, the frame rate's tanking again, is it? What is happening tonight? Yeah, it has a little bit. We'll run around and I'll keep an eye on my wee notification bar. As I say, this has been what it's been like for me the last couple of days, though. Although not game-wise, just life-wise. Feeling like I'm skipping frames. Okay, so off stream, I did some work in the area. Also, I've unlocked mounts because I was doing that last time, Bex. You probably fell asleep. I have a few of them now, and I have decided that whatever steed I am riding, regardless, it has a name. And that name is quite simply content. So here's my bog unicorn. Because it's horrifying. Absolutely terrifying. But when I unlocked them, Gummy was here, and we were talking about which one we were gonna take a look at, and this is the one we ended up looking at. Oh god, no! Apparently, I'm still dropping frames. Not sure if you got that, man. That's all right. I got a few other ones. I just, yeah, this... It was between this and one other horrifying abomination as to which one I was going to be on. I don't have many yet, obviously. Still at the start of the game. Oh... God, I'm still a little upset that I can't get Baldur's Gate 3 to stream at the moment. I don't know what to do. Okay. So. Let me just flick back over to this one. Yeah, I think maybe that's settled. Okay, so horses. We have the Ferelden Forder, which is your basic. Yeah. You have Taslan Strider. There we go. That one there. It's a cute little boy. Then we have the Inquisition Barded Charger. Look at this. Look at this. Yes. And then finally we've got the Kunari one, which I'm not as much of a fan of, but that apparently is a Kunari horse. I don't get the helmet. I don't understand it, but that's fine. We've got the Dracolisk, which is the other abomination we were looking at. Wait until it looks up. Wait until it looks up. Look at the eyes! Straight into your soul. It's terrifying. Look at that thing. It's horrific. Love the roan coloration, but the armor is funny. On the Kunari one, yeah. Then we've got your antler ones, the hearts, which I remember you were a big fan of these. So that's the only one of those I've got. And then, as far as exotics go, I've got the Bog Unicorn. So we'll stick with the heart for now, anyway. But yeah. But this is what Gummy is now termed my muscle Shibari mage. Kind of feels fitting, actually. Okay, so let's go. Oh, that was what I was going to do. I unlocked a couple of side quests to go unlock more characters. So we've got the ability to recruit Blackwall, Sarah, and Vivienne. Preferences? Preferences? I want to use Sarah. I'm not interested in using Blackwall this time around because I've used Blackwall so often. I also don't want to use Varric because I always seem to use Varric. Sarah is actually one I really want to use. Vivienne I can take or leave because I am the mage. So we can romance her. Oh, that'd be interesting. Okay. Let's go here. Cassandra, Solus, Varric. I've never really used Sarah. I've always been amused by Sarah, but I've never used Sarah. Giggity. And how are you feeling today, though, Bex? Feeling much better? Any better? It doesn't look like we got frame drops at all. No. Okay, well, that makes me hopeful. Let me just bring that up. Right, you know what? Let's close that down as well. Smidge better. Managed to do a couple hours work, load of washing, and made a very simple dinner. Yeah, you said you were going to crack into a bit of work maybe, so I'm glad you got something done. Oh, hi! Get trapped. And exploded. Oh, hi! That's a bad place for you. Oh, cool. Well, apparently we're fighting. Bit more active overall, still trying to go to bed early, not overdo it. Yeah, that's what it'll be for me. That's why I got annoyed that it was taking me so long to get anything running, because I wasn't going to be streaming for long tonight. I just wanted, because I haven't been doing anything the last couple of nights. Well, I haven't been streaming the last couple of nights. I thought I at least want to get on and try and get a little bit of some BG3 done, and then, well, yeah. But you know what? Not all is lost, because Inquisition is still a good choice. And I've got plenty of time to be enjoying Baldur's Gate 3. Whoa, hi. Oh.
How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
Yeah, who are you?
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
No, just the first word.
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're well fit. Heard about your kind. Seeing's different. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Okay. I never spent a lot of time with Sarah. She always amused me, but I never got her into the party, you know, except for some of her quests. Feels so bad for cancelling on Pathfinder night. Yeah, no, that's the thing. You need to be looking after yourself, you know. Absolutely, and I mean that was also why I said we'll can D&D this weekend rather than trying to force. Yeah, you got family stuff going on. Rather than trying to force it to work, force it to happen, take that time and just get right, you know, if possible. So, all right. The herald thing. I needed to question him. I really didn't. Some say that. Who are you?
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you? And what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
We want to make sure we trap them. Flanking maneuver! Here you go, Cassandra. Throw a barrier up on her, as well as all of her armor. I know how to support my tank. I know how to be a crowd controller, tank support mage, now that I've got the abilities to do so.
So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Mum's rather excited for this weekend. It's very cute. Oh, well, that's good though, right? That's what you want. I'm glad she's excited. Are you excited? I mean, without overstimulating yourself, you're excited? I'd like a real introduction.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Plus arrows. It's very sweet. Ah, good. You can provide soldiers. So you're offering spies? You can provide noble allies. Spies.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Okay. Just wonderful. Investigate. Who exactly are your people?
So who are your friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Okay. Why ask if I glow?
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Okay, sounds petty and criminal.
You sound like a thief who acts out petty revenge fantasies. And that might be bad?
Oh, right. You want to prop that guy up so I can say my sorries? Bad things should happen to bad people. We find someone not so bad, maybe he'll end up not so dead. Good enough?
But you didn't know him? Oh, Sarah does not join the Inquisition. She leaves forever. Sarah joins you. I do remember them actually blatantly telling you when a decision would make a difference like that. But you didn't know him?
You say that like it's obvious, but you didn't know him.
I knew about him.
That's just rumor.
Look, I'd have been fine stripping his guards and nicking his stuff. Turns out he deserved worse. Or was him trying to kill you a good thing? Are you the baddie? Didn't think so.
Yeah, join for now.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Cool. Alright, we recruited Sarah. Nice and quick. Alright, Cassandra, Solus. I am sorry, Varric. Sarah. Alright, let's loot the place. Too many breaches. Inquisition needs bees! Alright. Is it up top? Ah, yeah, there it is. And... yeah, there we go. More loot. Get that loot! A couple of slightly rarer materials. We'll take that. Alright. Yes, back to the world map. So, that's the Black Emporium, isn't it? So, do we recruit the other two or just get on with the story then? We've got Blackwall and Vivienne we can still recruit. Care about that one. Vivienne? I can't remember much. I don't think I even bothered using Vivienne last time either. I think she was one of those ones that just didn't appeal to me. Has extended an invitation to a salon at the Chateau of... Oh, I think I do remember this one, though. This is a social encounter. And me, not in my formal attire.
Lady Adar of the Inquisition.
What's up? How you
What
doing?
a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
You know of me.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when
It's hard not to know about the mighty muscle Shibari mage.
from the Fade.
Madame de Fer?
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Tell me about the Duke.
I've heard very little about
Yeah,
Duc
I always
Bastien.
use Solus,
He
so...
hasn't been seen much at court lately.
Like, my team was pretty much myself, Solus, Varric, and Blackwall for most of my main run.
For a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
And I
Giving
think
up the
Dorian
best
was
is a
like my
foolish thing
backup
for power.
mage.
It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Gaspard? Gaspard. Like, I actually, in my world state, I put Vivienne in as the Divine. I'm pretty sure. She's actually the one I ascended to Divine. What have you heard about me?
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
And with that outfit, you want to be taken
Everyone knows
seriously?
It's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Justice for the Divine. What's your point? We're restoring peace. This is a holy calling. What's your point?
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
So long ago, though. Yeah, that's right.
You admit to being a pretentious usurper.
That's why there's so much of this I don't
We know
remember.
what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
Oh.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
That is certainly an entrance I don't remember.
Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Kill him! So long. What happened to BG3? Since my last stream gum, I have not been able to get it stream worthy. I consistently get Vulkan crashes, which means I can't play it in that, which means I have to switch to DirectX 11. However, DirectX 11 does not play well with Streamlabs. To the extent that I just cannot... I cannot stream the game. I can play the game, I just can't stream it in its current state. So I'm trying to figure out a way to fix the Vulkan crash issue, or try and find a way where Streamlabs and DirectX 11 play well together. Until I manage that, I can't really play BG3 on stream anymore, which annoys the hell out of me because I was really excited to try my new build. My 20-member party. 20. Thought I had a lot of summons before. Which, okay, look, to be fair, maybe me having 20 members of my party is part of the reason the game crashed. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'm almost 250 hours on that playthrough, deep into Act 3, and that's what I mean. I can still play the game, I just can't stream it in its current state. I even did it on stream where I can go back to a different game, to a different character, like my Paladin in Act 1, no problem. Can run it with no issues. I think it's just an asset overload in Act 3 because there's so many NPCs, so many things going on, so many effects. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I can't seem to get it running. And again, unless I can find a workaround for DirectX 11 and Streamlabs, the only other choice I'm going to have if I want to stream it right now is reinstalling it on my PS5 and dealing with controller setup. But at least I have Inquisition in the meantime. I'd like to be playing BG3, but sans that, here we are. How you doing though, Gub? How are you, mate? I don't care. Let him go. Kill him. Ooh. I don't care.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning. And you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt.
Savage!
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Savage! No, that's right,
Allow me
come.
to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard, an enchantress to the Imperial Court.
It was just one of those things where I've just not had a great couple of days, which is why I didn't do my usual Monday stream, and yesterday was a complete and total wash. So yesterday was such a fucking day. And so yeah, when it started not working and not cooperating with me tonight, I just went, I'm not spending longer on this than I have to. So I tried for about half an hour to get it working on stream, and then just went, nah, I'm not messing around with this anymore. I don't need more frustration right now. I just want to sit down, chill out, be on the internet with people, play some games. So that's what I'm doing. What about the Marquis?
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of
And I am
Montbéliard.
very, very glad
Not a
and gracious
powerful
that I do
family,
have
but well
you.
respected and very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
And then we got to see the multiplayer. That's right! Which was just kind of a joke, really, because I soloed the multiplayer and just showed the power of a tank build that you can't die in when you're playing solo. Interesting party so far. We'll meet the pleasantries. A pleasure to meet you.
Charmed, Lady Vivian.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Ooh. Do we flirt a little bit with Lady Vivian? What the hell am I getting a message for this time of night? No, I'm not interested. Sorry. Good, still coughing, which is frustrating. I've had some great interactions with new friends. Ooh, getting closer as friends. Nice, recorded a new episode of Grounded. Is this a